Hi everyone, it's Vanessa Allen from IELTS Prep Me, and in this video we're going to look at 6 different misconceptions or untruths about the IELTS speaking exam. Before we get started, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and click on the notification so that you can get notified when a new video is posted. Also, please feel free to comment and share the video. All right, let's get started. The first one is that you have to speak formally. No, you don't. Speaking is informal. So you are not at a job interview. All you are doing is having a conversation with the examiner and you're talking about yourself. So imagine that you're having a conversation with a new friend and you're going to be telling this new friend about yourself, your likes, your dislikes, something that's happened to you, your ideas, your opinions. So that is what you're doing in the speaking exam. Native speakers don't speak formally when we're having conversations. We speak informally. Number 2, you must use high-level vocabulary in order to get a good score. No. The most important thing is to use topic-specific vocabulary and to be using collocations. What are collocations? They are words that naturally go together. Also expressions, phrasal verbs. This is what we want to hear. This is what the examiner wants to hear from your language. They don't want you to be using super sophisticated, advanced vocabulary that native speakers don't use in normal conversation. So don't focus on just advanced, super advanced vocabulary. Focus on accurate vocabulary, topic-specific vocabulary. Like I said, phrasal verbs, collocations, expressions, all of these things are going to make your speaking much more natural than trying to impress the examiner by using super advanced vocabulary. All right, number 3, you must use a lot of idioms in order to get a high score. No, that is not true. While we do want to use idiomatic language, which includes idioms, you don't want to overdo the idioms. No, just try to use them naturally. Don't force them into your answers. If you used 1 or 2 throughout the whole speaking exam, that's absolutely fine. But you don't want to overdo your idioms. All right, number 4. The examiner keeps stopping me. I must be doing something wrong. Or the examiner doesn't like me. No. The most common reason why examiners will interrupt you while you're giving your answer is because of time. They have to strictly adhere to the time that's given in the exam. So if your answers are a little bit too long and they need to move on to the next question, they will interrupt you. Or if your answer has satisfied the examiner and they want to move on to the next question, they will interrupt you. So the majority of the time it is because of time. Don't worry if the examiner stops you. Number 5, I must have a British or American accent to get a good score. No, you do not have to speak with a British or an American accent. In the marking criteria for pronunciation, it does mention that your accent doesn't interrupt the listener being able to understand what you're saying. So if the examiner can clearly understand you, that your pronunciation of individual sounds and letters is fine, and your accent does not actually interfere with the examiner being able to understand you, there is no problem. So don't think that you have to have a British or an American accent. Okay, just make sure that your pronunciation is clear. Number 6, if I make a mistake, I won't get a good score. No, that's incorrect. Everybody makes mistakes. Even native speakers will make mistakes when they speak. Just like anybody in their own native language We make mistakes. We make slips occasionally. Even at a band 9 in speaking, you are allowed occasional slips in grammar, in your pronunciation, in your vocabulary. So don't worry if you do make a mistake in the exam. Just keep going. Just move on. It's not a big problem. Unless you're making a lot of mistakes, but in your practicing time before you take the exam, you should be making sure that you are aware of your mistakes so that you can try to reduce them as much as possible. So, those are some mistruths. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.